start of our second month here on This Week at River Ridge.
The fall season is kicked off with a successful weekend at Craft Fair. This week, on the weekly news, you'll hear about our choir and band concert, as well as get a sneak peek at the River Ridge movie.
Thanks, Kelsey. And now to our news. The past weekend's craft fair was very successful. We sold out of both taco boats and caramel apples. Many people came to enjoy the food and buy gifts and items to prepare for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. We had a very large turnout, and this is always an extremely helpful fundraiser for our school programs.
The River Ridge AV Club has not only been working hard to produce the weekly TV shows, but also the AV movie. Previous productions include Alcrum and the Abley House.
I'm here with Courtney and Sam. And are you guys excited about the movie this year?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And were you excited about the Abley House since you were one of the stars in it?
Yeah, it was fun.
And are you ready to fill the shoes of your big brother from Alcrum?
Well, they're pretty big shoes, but I got size 14, so I bet I can do it.
Thanks, you guys.
Any fans of The Walking Dead? This year, the River Ridge AV Club has produced a storyline similar to The Walking Dead, known as The Wildcat Dead. The Wildcat Dead will premiere at the Spring Carnival in 2014. Now here's Mr. Dittmer with some insight on the movie.
Thanks, Kelsey. I'm here with Mr. Dittmer, the director of the Wildcat movies that we have been doing in AV Club. And how did you come up with the idea to start a movie?
Well, the first movie that we started was Alcrum, and the reason we did that one is because Megan Offalish and Megan Hum annoyed the heck out of me, and just like kept just getting at me until I said we would do the movie Alcrum. So that's how that started.
And how did you come up with the idea for the Abley House?
The Abley House idea came from the Illinois History Fair, which we integrated into the video where one of our Illinois History Fair groups actually did an Abley House video, and we said, wouldn't it be cool if they really got haunted when they were doing the video? So that's what the story came from there.
That's neat. And what is the title for the upcoming video?
Well, right now it's The Wildcat Dead, which we stole from The Walking Dead zombie TV show on AMC. And so it's going to be a zombie movie because zombies seem to be in right now.
And other than helping kids learn about communication skills and other than that, what else does the movie help or go for?
I think it's just a lot of fun. What we do is we show it at the Spring Carnival, and I think we had over 250 people see it last year. At least we charge everybody $1, it's $250, and it goes towards scholarships for seniors like yourself. So it's a lot of fun. It teaches how to use editing skills and teamwork and all that stuff, communication skills and writing. And last year the kids wrote about half of it. This year it'll be about the same. It seems to work out good that way. And then responsible for the costumes and stuff. So it's just a lot of fun. And then we get to raise money for the seniors. So.
And I hear you have a special treat for us.
Yeah, we do. We have a little bit of a teaser trailer. It's kind of the one we showed last year, but we started filming the movie already, so we have some clips from it. So we will show you a teaser trailer and see how it goes.
Thank you.
Wow, our boys are playing really tough tonight. Almost too tough.
Did anyone notice the boys acting weird tonight?
Alec is acting pretty strange in Mr. Dittmer's class today.
Leadership team is hosting a canned food drive that will go well into next week. All classes have been collecting and trying to make a difference. All donations go to the local food pantries of Elizabeth and Hanover, Illinois.
Choir and band have recently performed their very first concert of the year this past Wednesday. The choir and band students have been diligently working to entertain us with their outstanding performances. Here is Carrie with our band teacher, Mrs. Schultz.
Thanks, Alyssa. I'm here with Mrs. Schultz, the band director here at River Ridge. So how long were you guys working on the music for last night?
We've been working on it pretty much the whole school year.
And overall, how well did you think last night went?
I think it went well. It was a good concert.
And is there anything you guys can improve on for your next concert?
Well, there's lots of things we can always improve on. We can always do harder music.
All right, thank you.
After just coming back from a 4-day weekend, we have yet another weekend we can get excited for. Students have the 24th and 25th off due to parent-teacher conferences. But no school certainly doesn't mean no activities. The high school volleyball team will head to Scales Mound on the 24th for the Volley for a Cure game. This game benefits the breast cancer awareness program. On the 25th, Friday, the football team will head to Akron for their last conference game. Good luck, athletes, and everyone enjoy your 4-day weekend. And now here's to sports.
Thanks, guys. So, Katie, how has the volleyball team been doing lately?
The volleyball girls had another extremely busy week. The Cats started out their week Tuesday with a game against the East Dubuque Warriors, where they pulled out the game to 3 matches, but didn't pull off a win. The ending scores of the matches were 25-16, 12-25, and 16-25. Then Thursday night, the Lady Cats had their senior night and played the Pearl City Wolves. We will have the results of that game next week.
Thanks for the update, Katie. Now here's to Colton for the highlights from last week's football game in South Beloit.
Last week, the Cats traveled to South Beloit to face off with the Sobos. The Sobos were 1-6 and the Cats 4-2. Unfortunately, the Cats had an off night and were upset with a score 28-7. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Josh Chris connected with Brendan Dauphin for a touchdown pass. In the middle of the second quarter, Brendan Dauphin would have a great interception.
Come join us tonight as the Cats take on the Polo Marcos for senior night. We hope to see everyone there. And now back to the ladies in the newsroom.
Thanks, Colton. With both the volleyball and football seasons wrapping up, we decided to take some time here in the studio to recognize some of the seniors who will be playing some of their last games in the weeks to come. The volleyball team had their senior night last night before their game against Pearl City. Next year, the volleyball team will be losing 6 seniors, and 5 of them have been a part of volleyball for all 4 years in high school. These seniors include number 4, outside hitter and setter, Lauren Haas.
Number 7, right side and middle hitter, Tegan Ertmer. Number 16, outside hitter and setter, Kelsey Finn. Number 2, outside hitter and setter, Katie Schnitzler. Number 3, defensive specialist, Ashley Anderson. Number 9, outside hitter and our foreign exchange student, Malin Cars Anderson.
The football team will also be having their senior night tonight against the Polo Marcos. Next year, the football team will be losing a huge part of their team, with 9 of their players and 2 of their managers being seniors this year. These seniors include number 20, wide receiver and defensive back, Riley Heberly.
Number 22, wide receiver and defensive back, Austin Thorson. Number 5, wide receiver and defensive back, Colton Allen. Number 14, quarterback, Josh Christ. Number 55, offensive lineman and defensive linebacker, Corey Wachter. Number 72, offensive and defensive lineman, Neil Giroux. Number 81, wide receiver and defensive back, Alec D'Amico. Number 60, offensive and defensive lineman, Carter Flack. Number 32, running back, Austin Durr. And senior football managers, Kelly Keister and Morgan Smith.
All of these seniors will be missed next year, and we wish them the best of luck in the rest of their season and the years to come.
Remember, we will not be having a video next week, so here's what's going to be coming up. The girls take on Galena on Tuesday, so remember to come out and support not only the girls, but also the senior class that are having their Taco Fest that night too.
Volley for a Cure will be next Thursday in Scales Mound. The JV game will begin at 6 with the varsity game to follow. Be sure to come out and make a difference in breast cancer research.
The boys football team will be traveling to Freeport to take on the Akron Bulldogs on Friday. Kickoff is at 7, so we hope to see you all there.
Now back to the girls in the studio.
Thanks, sports, and now here's to Lauren with this week's weather.
Thanks, guys.
Today's high is 59 with a low of 36. There's a 20% chance of rain and it's going to be cloudy. It's going to be really cold tonight for the boys' senior night versus polo. On Saturday, it's partly cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 31. Sunday is also partly cloudy with a high of 54 and a low of 36, and there's a 10% chance of rain. On Monday, there should be a few showers with a high of 58 and a low of 38, 30%. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lauren, for the weather. Now here's to current events.
Hi, I'm Micah with Current Events.
I'm Gavin.
And I'm Jacob.
Just recently at the LAX airport, a bomb explosion of dry ice. Police have a man in custody who said he thought it was just a joke. Thought it was funny. Very dangerous and scary.
A flesh-eating drug that turns people into zombie-like creatures seems to have made its way to the United States. The extremely addictive injectable opioid is called Crocodile, or desomorphine. It's so named in part because users report black or green scaly skin as a side effect. This weekend, 5 people were hospitalized in Chicago's suburb of Joliet, Illinois, with symptoms similar to cases reported recently in Utah, Arizona, and Oklahoma.
A marine science instructor's late afternoon snorkel off the Southern California coast last Sunday was met with shock and soon excitement when she found a gigantic oarfish. This deep-sea creature that remains little known to the science world and the people outside. Joanne Santana was about 15 feet underwater when she found the 18-foot-long oarfish that has red fins and half-dollar-sized eyes. She was first scared, but then she found out that it was dead. Then grabbing its tail, she used buoyancy and low tides to pull it up, and then when she got it on land, it took about 40 other people to pull it up.
Thanks, boys. And now here's Erin with some announcements for the week.
Thanks, guys. For this week's announcement, don't forget Taco Fest is on the 22nd of October from 4 to 8. Tickets are sold out the door if you don't have yours yet. You get 3 tacos and a concession pop. Illinois History Fair, keep working on your projects. And make sure you get your book reports into Mr. Dittmer. They're due today. And make sure you bring canned foods for the food drive. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Erin. Now here's to Mr. Vandego's joke of the week.
Hey, Bill.
What?
What do you call a cat that ate a duck?
I don't know.
A duck-filled pattypuss.
That joke was medium.
Medium?
Well, certainly not rare and certainly not well done.
Enjoy your 4-day weekend next week, and because of this shortened week, we will not be having an episode.
As always, we'll try to do better next time.
Was that